I want to show you a video of what I was doing last Sunday. I heard Frank did an outstanding job covering the text that we were looking at. And I was in Panama City, Panama. It was the second week right after the grand opening of Central Church in Panama, our church plant there. I was spending time encouraging, coaching our church planter, Jose Rodriguez. You know, in Colossians chapter 1, it says that the faith and love that spring from the hope stored in you in heaven, and about which you have already heard in the true message of the gospel. This gospel is bearing fruit and growing throughout the whole world. And I thought it would be helpful just to give you a little glimpse in how your participation in the gospel and your sacrifice is making the gospel that we've been talking about in the book of Colossians grow throughout the world. Take a look at this quick video. Hola.
Hello.
How are you, Kike?
Muy bien, muy bien. Bendiciones.
Hey, CCV family, down here at Central Church in Panama, and just wanted to let you know, if you can hear me, I wanted to let you know what your Easter offering went to, your generosity at Easter. It went for the lighting projector, the iMac, the camera, the speaker that's there, all the equipment that you see here, soundboard, cables, everything. Just wanted to thank you for your generosity. You're making this church happen. They're doing run through right now, and we're going to have church in a little bit. Who is this?
He is the Vice Minister of the government.
The Vice Minister of the government. And what is he doing?
We give them the food, and we have a relationship with him now, because I sent a WhatsApp message. He answered me because now we know him. He's very nice for us.
Oh, that's great. Well done, Jose.
Yeah.
Usted ha sido llamado para servir al reino de Dios. Amén. ¿Cuánto le dan un aplauso a Jesucristo? Yo lo creo. Yo lo creo. Yo lo creo. Yo soy un fiel creyente de que nosotros hemos sido llamados.
Offering. Love it.
Cristo es vida eterna. Y cuando tú le dedicas a Jesús, vas a ver el poder.
Hello, CCV. Thank you very much for you are with us here because Pastor Brian Young is here with me, and we feel very, very, very happy and encouragement because we are in Central Church, Panama, here in the movie theater.
Yes.
We are happy. All the people here, and my team is very good. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your prayer for us. Thank you very much. God bless
Isn't
you.
that awesome? I'm so excited about the gospel growing, and it's because of you and your generosity and your prayers. The text that we looked at this past Sunday, Lisa did an excellent job digging into and showing the motivation of why we change. So, like, for instance, we're going to make new disciples in Panama City, Panama, but they have to become better disciples. They have to become grounded. And what happens in Colossians chapter 3, Paul shifts from talking about the gospel, about getting Jesus right, about getting included in God's family, and he makes a shift and talks about the behavior that is now expected. And I want you to notice something that's very different from ancient first century moral exhortations. When the Stoics would encourage people to become better people, they would do it just because of the moral benefit that they're going to get from that, and they need to do it on their own. The difference between Christianity and any other religion, especially from the first century and definitely today, is that the call to change, to take off the bad stuff and to put on now the good stuff, it comes from being hidden in Christ, which is a metaphor Paul uses to describe our identity. Like if I'm sitting here and Jesus showed up and covered my entire body, I would be hidden, right? And in theological terms, they use this big word, ontological, which is just ridiculous why they use these big words. But it's basically saying is that who we are, the essence now of who we are, now has changed. It's shifted. We are now different. Before Christ, we were ourselves. Now we have God living in us to such extent that we're filled up with Christ. And so when we try to become better, we don't do it on our own. We do it through the strength that Christ has. It is Jesus now that is working in me and changing me. That's why when our hearts are in the right place and our minds are in the right place, changing becomes quite effortless. It doesn't mean it's not without pain, but it becomes effortless in the sense that it's just spontaneous. We know the right thing that we need to do, and we're driven towards that. That doesn't mean that it doesn't come at the cost of great pain or relational discomfort or whatever. So as you dig into this passage today, as you explore what are the things you need to get rid of and what are the things that you need to put on, you need to understand that Christianity is different from every religion in the world. Every religion in the world is you are doing this on your own. God is looking up on high and telling how you're not doing very, very good. Christianity is God came, became one of us, died, and now lives inside of us and emanates now these changes from within us. Continue to hear great things about what's going on in the groups. I appreciate you, group leaders, for all of your sacrifice and everything that you're doing. No, I'm praying for you constantly. I'm cheering you on. Very proud of you. Love you guys.